pretty calm, isn't he, Mikel Arteta? I think you do well to find a manager in the Premier League who stands there in an interview when he's been beaten and he's had a player sent off by virtue of VAR to say, oh yeah, great decision, really pleased about that.
Yeah. I mean, what's interesting as well, the red cards, when you lose a big factor like a centre-back, for instance, the red card, it's a big chunk out of the team because that is generally the core of the whole organisation of the setup when it comes down to 10 men. If you get sent off like a Declan Rice and Trossard, yeah, it looks a little bit different. But yeah, again, open and honest about certain situations, about the silly mistakes, because Man City won't do these silly mistakes.
Mikel, tough evening today. What are your thoughts on the performance given the circumstances of the game?
Yeah, very disappointed with the result. Obviously, we came here to win the game, and that's the way we prepared. But again, you know, it's tough enough to play against this opponent at home, and we knew that especially the first few minutes you're going to be very intense with high tempo or man-to-man situations. We had to cope with that. We started to get certain momentum in the game and more control, better understanding. After 30 minutes, you get down to 10 men. You have to play 67, 68 minutes in this league again with 10 men. That's an accident waiting to happen. And we tried very hard. We tried very smartly as well in many moments. We had the biggest chance in the game with Martinelli, and with 0-0, you put that on, game on, you know, and big chance to win it. In the other end, we concede a goal, and then obviously it's very difficult. So it's a game of errors. Tonight we made two big ones that has cost us a game, and yeah, it's the third time we play in the games with 10 men, and at this level it's very complicated.
Yeah, Declan mentioned silly mistakes as well here to us. Is it the more frustrating part of tonight? It was kind of a self-inflicted loss, you feel?
Yeah, as well. Credit to Bournemouth as well. But obviously, when you understand that the opponent is being better and they've done something different, or you didn't reach your level, but today, yeah, there's two mistakes. But again, they're a part of football, you know, and it's not the moment to put the finger into nobody because their attitude is excellent and they really won and they really try, and it's been tough mentally as well to play for those long periods in this league in these conditions. But today, unfortunately, we paid the price.
The red card was given for denial of goal-scoring opportunity. So how did you feel about that?
Well, the decision has been made. It was made on the pitch, then it was changed on the pitch, and said now they're not going to change it. So decision made.
But do you agree with the decision?
Decision made.
And the penalty?
I haven't seen the penalty back.
So, of course, we can't expect Arsenal to keep getting points playing with 10. But what do you feel didn't go your way tonight that did go your way in both previous occasions when you were down with one man?
Well, it was a different context because we were on top, we were winning the game. And that's very different. Today we had to win it. And we changed certain things in the second half, and we were much better. And we had many more situations and actions in the final third. And we had the biggest chance. And with 10 men, you're going to have 2-3 situations, no more. And we didn't capitalize on that. And then we got punished when we had to be.
Thank you, Mikel.
Thank you.
Arsenal endured a nightmare weekend, not only losing to Bournemouth but watching their two main title rivals, Manchester City and Liverpool, come away with narrow victories that included elements of fortune. What heightened the issues for the Gunners even more was losing William Saliba for the clash with the Reds later this week because of his sending off on the South Coast. It was a decision which has since been watched over and over by supporters, and there will only be further scrutiny on the PGMOL following a similar incident between Chelsea and Liverpool at Anfield this weekend getting a different result. The ill-feeling